So pH is the acid, base, or neutral. It is the amount of hydrogen ions. The pH scale runs from 0 to 14, 7 being neutral. And that's pure water. Pure distilled water is neutral. But it quickly becomes acid with carbon dioxide as it sits around. So most water you see is around there. Our soils are in the acid ranges, as we'll see. Here's another acid, neutral, base scale showing the range from battery acid to lye, potassium hydroxide. That's leaching out ashes. But normal rain, see, it's in this area. Another scale of pH, and this is vertical, where 7 is the neutral. Milk is almost neutral. And it goes, here's some good examples of different things that are more acidic or more basic. Most household things are more acidic. We measure acidity typically with a pH color indicator. The papers that I've handed out are of this type, and our soil is generally around 4, 5, and 6. So the yellow paper stays yellow. Unfortunately, it's not very dramatic. If you push our paper into some ammonia or bleach, you'll see it turn purple. We also do color tests with solutions. I'll be doing these tests. We have this in our classroom, and I'll show you how the results of these. Sometimes you can use the electric meter to measure the pH. pH is important because different nutrients are available different ways given the pH. A very acid soil of 4 has very small amounts of nutrients except for the iron. A very basic soil, like in the desert, has pretty good nutrients except in some things are bound up. They can't get loose. The ideal soils are in the slightly acidic range where all the nutrients are very available. This is showing the optimum range between 6 and 7.2, it looks like, for maximum nutrient availability. The nutrients are available. It has enough acid to let them get free, but not washed away. It has enough basic to have the ions, but not bound up. If it's too basic, it gets stuck in the soil. Here's our pH in the United States. In the East Coast, where there's plenty of water, is a low pH. In the desert states, in the dry states, it's a high pH. The global map relates the same thing. Where there's plenty of water, it's going to be on the acid sides. The dry regions, there's the Sahara Desert. It's alkaline. The nutrients are coming to the surface. The proper pH, here's a nice diagram to end with, shows that the ideal is 6 to 7. We have very acid soils, so the nutrients tend to get rinsed away, and we need to add lime. Add lime. That's calcium and magnesium that raises the pH. But we want that neutral soil for our gardens.